Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer Underworlds. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So today we're going to be taking out the Thorns of the Briar Queen, kind of running through all the various different war bands. Let's go ahead and fight whoever's next, which is the Chosen Axes, the freaky little dwarves. They're just freaky looking in this game. I don't know what the deal is with them. Little hairy naked guys running around with axes. Alright, you can go ahead and pick your board first, thanks. I do like Mirrorwell for me. I've got 7, so we have to use all the spots, and it gets me some decent people up front. Nobody's too far back, because we actually want to get our guys across the board into the enemy territory. So I'm fine with that. We'll do a regular square match. That's fine. Objectives don't really matter for me, so we're just going to kind of throw them in the back wherever, because they might matter for the opponents. Lethal hex tiles also do not affect me because we're ghosts. Although some of the, like the regular undead, like the resurrected skeletons and stuff, do take damage. And also Dreepers, Wraith Creepers, who were also ghosts, do take damage from lethal hex tiles. But we do not, as the Thorns of the Briar Queen, for some reason. It's really more of a reason of like it shouldn't make sense for any ghost to take damage from lethal hex tiles. Dreepers, Wraith Creepers should not be taking damage from lethal hex tiles. I don't know what the deal with that is. Alright, looks like you've got 4 guys. We've got 7. So what do we have here? Score immediately when your warband takes an enemy fighter standing in enemy territory out of action. Nice. Score this in an end phase if each player has at least 1 fighter in their own territory, 1 fighter in enemy territory, so that's me and the opponent. Score this end phase if surviving fighters have 3 or more upgrades. So probably throw most of our upgrades on the Briar Queen. What do we have here? So a reaction, enemy action, takes somebody out. As we go down, we do some damage. Sure. Twist the knife, we get a successful hit, we do some extra damage. Endless Malice. Attack fails, make another attack roll. Good. A pretty good upgrade here, Awakened Weapon, so you can reroll attack die. So that's something we want probably on our Queen, of course. Mighty Swing, range characteristic 1 can hit everybody, so this one is not something we'd play on the Briar Queen. We put this on somebody else. Varklov or our Hanged Man guy. Try to take out some people. Yeah, those are all pretty good. We got all the same. Crazy. So apparently the opponent wants me to go first. That's fine. We'll put Varklov up front because he's tough for our faction anyway. Most of our guys have a health 2. Take a look. Yeah, the freaky hairy dwarf guys. Hairy naked dwarves. So that's the leader. Hold an objective at the end of the action phase, you get inspired. They are kind of slow. So yeah, they're going to want to park on objectives probably. They're also pretty tough. Let's put the Briar Queen right there. So your buddy there has 3. I think they all have just... Oh, you do a lot of damage, actually. 3 damage. Looking at, like, range. Yeah, it's all 1 range stuff. 2 damage, 1 damage. Yeah, their leader does a lot of damage to start off with. Like, that's quite a bit to start with. Everhanged, let's go out over there. So being able to do 3 right at the beginning means probably when he upgrades, it's going to be 4. You've got a big ol' axe. Alright, so we just have basic chain rasps now, so we just fill out with our little tiny ghosties. Yeah, the leader is probably the most dangerous. But he's going to be hard to take down. There's nobody I can easily pick off. Because at the start, we only do 2 damage with it. Our good characters, the chain rasps just do 1 damage with attacks. So even the 3 health guys take a little while to take down, initially. Well, you're going to have the choice of who goes first. He wants to go first. He's going to go park and get better. Berserk Fury. First time a friendly fighter suffers damage, something, something, something. In the next activation, roll defense dice. If it's a block, they suffer no damage. Okay. I mean, I could potentially go in and make a swing to hit a couple people. That's an option, but it's really nutty and risky early on. I think I'll hold on to this for later, because initially I probably want to use his ability to move everybody up. So I'm just going to pass here Friendly fighter, push them 3 hexes. They must end up holding an objective. So we tried to do that, but I guess couldn't get to one. So it just sort of canceled out. Fine, I guess. Alright. Varklov. Let's go ahead and use this to push all of our other guys forward so we can start swarming the enemy here. Well, it'll move the chain rasps. It doesn't move all of my characters. Would be awesome if it was everybody, but it's not. So I don't have to worry about the lethal hexes, we just float above them. If they come in on us, we can then try to swarm. So we also kind of avoided doing any attacks in the turn where that Berserk Fury was active. Yeah, go ahead and have your turn. See what you're going to do. Then I'll decide if I want to use that ability. Yeah, he's just going to park on objectives, being slow. He does have the 2 guys still close together. I guess we could go for it. Try the Mighty Swing. So Mighty Swing is active. The 2 that can really benefit from it are either Everhanged or Varklov. So it's really just who do I want to have up in a dangerous position. Varklov's tougher. Both of them are going to do 2 damage. Varklov is potentially more useful for his ability, but his ability doesn't often work after I've used it once. So let's just send you in, and we'll go ahead and swing at everybody. Give it a shot. Maybe we can do some damage here or there. Single hit, single block. Can knock him away. Sure, let's put you there. Swing there, does absolutely nothing. Okay, I've got Endless Malice, so sure, try that. Go for another attack. Get a crit. It's going to break through your defense. We get a little bit of damage on the leader. We can even twist the knife. He's dangerous and hasn't taken an action yet, right? Yeah, let's leave him where he is rather than push him into that neutral zone next to Varklov. Okay, leader's going to attack. Absolutely fails. And our hanged becomes a little better, being adjacent to an enemy. So for our ability, take an enemy fighter standing in enemy territory out of action. Okay, so as long as you're standing in enemy territory, I don't have to be in enemy territory for that. But we certainly can try. I can't use this ability again. So how about we come here and we make a swing to try to kill off your leader. Since I already have somebody next to you. Single hit, single block. Do I have cleave? Apparently not. I think somebody in my warband has cleave. I thought it was Varklov, but I guess not. Cleave just means you ignore shields when you attack somebody. Got a double hit on me. I got a crit, but you have 2 hits, whereas I have 1. So I think you need a crit to counteract my crit before anything else you roll counts, basically, for that. I mean, I could have almost anybody do this, but the Briar Queen has the best chance. So I'm going to move her across And we're going to try to take out your leader here. My last action. All three hit. So you're toast. Unless he had rolled a crit there. Leader is down. We get our advancing strike. And then I can go ahead and play the awakened weapon. We'll put that on the Briar Queen. So she'll have a reroll on attacks. Those other two guys do get inspired. They're also going to grab a couple objectives for holding specific objectives. A couple of victory points for holding specific objectives. So we're tied at 2. So what do I have? Everybody's in the opponent's territory, and we can eventually do that. I don't know if this is going to work unless he charges somebody across the line. So I could get rid of that one. Surviving friendly fighter has 3 or more upgrades. So we want to throw all my upgrades on the Briar Queen, preferably. Yeah, I don't know about Divide and Conquer. Let me get rid of that for something else. Because it requires him to charge somebody across, when he's more likely to attack the guys I have here already. I could discard Vengeful Curse. This does some damage as somebody dies. That's fine, we can hold on to that. It's a decent enough card. Now the question is, do I want to go first? The answer depends. Do you do more damage now that you're upgraded? Yes, you do. Okay, so yeah. Should stop doing that. Click on the map. There we go. Yeah, I want to go first. Because maybe I can just kill this guy. Because I do 3. You only do 2. You only do 2, but you have a reroll. So we could try to go for the hit. We could soften up the target. I can make a free swing here, so I feel like why not? It is only 2 dice, though. Nothing. That's too bad. What did we get? Yeah, I didn't even look. Push all chain rasps. Yeah, we'll probably do that. We have an upgrade for the Everhanged for more damage. An upgrade for Varklov. Yeah, unfortunately the upgrades are kind of spread out. So if somebody's already wounded, this one does additional damage. And then reroll attack dice. Yeah, we could use that later. Let's go ahead and move the chain rasps forward. Or towards the enemy. Because we do want to get like everybody across this center position. Just going to converge on the enemy from every direction. I don't know that I want to go adjacent to, like, that guy. Can tie him down. These guys are a lot stronger now. I feel like it's potentially dangerous, but we'll move in. And you can go ahead and move in. I don't know how much damage they do now that they're inspired. Shade Glass Spear. Okay. So this is before your action. Let's go ahead and give the Everhanged the better coil. Do more damage that way. It's going extra damage on this guy out here, Megrim. I mean, these guys with the 4 health, they're kind of scary. Okay, swinging in the middle. No successful attack. Good. Well, he was using the spear there, too. So on my turn, I think I can hold off using this. I should have a good chance of just strangling this guy out. But yeah, let's go ahead and do it, just to ensure we get a kill. Getting my dude's all inspired. Alright, yeah, let's go for Everhanged. I mean, I could do it with Varklov as well. But we're going to use our special... Or are we? So that's no abilities. Varklov's attack doesn't have any special abilities. Okay, yeah, let's just use this. It's 3 dice. 3 damage. And we'll reroll our miss. 3 hits, including a crit. Should be plenty. Yeah. And we can go ahead and get the Sadistic Strike on Varklov. Yeah, unfortunately, all my upgrades are all spread out. Okay, good. He missed. We got a crit for defense, so we very agilely avoid his little axe. Well, okay, it's not that little. So what do we want to do? I have this action and then one more afterwards. We could try to hurt somebody and then go in with Varklov for the kill. So how about we move up, we try to make a whip attack at you. If we fail, we can reroll one of the dice. Okay, let's reroll one of the dice. So we just barely got that through. 2 successes to 1 block. Couple damage. I'm going to leave you where you are. We could follow up with Varklov or the Everhang to go for the kill in the next one. Swinging again. Another missed attack and crit defense. Alright, let's have... How many dice is it? I just want to see for the attacks. So your attack, 3 dice. So yeah, it would be 3 damage on him. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll have Varklov do it. Come back. Take a mighty swing at that injured dwarf to finish him off. We rolled absolutely nothing, and he rolled a crit for block. He's made of sterner stuff. Alright, your last action, he's going to make a swing again. Not sure at who. Went for Varklov. Good chunk of damage. Knocked me back. Yeah, that was a pretty mighty hit. Alright, we have all your fighters in enemy territory. We're almost there. All fighters are enemy territory at the end. Coming up soon. Surviving friendly fighter has 3 or more upgrades. We need to get a few more. That one we could possibly ditch, but I'm going to hold on to it for now. Could discard my Vengeful Curse, but I'm going to hold on to it. End phase. All your enemy fighters and no enemy fighters are something. What was that? Your fighters are holding objectives, not many fighters holding objectives. Gotcha. Yeah, I would like to go first here. Thanks. I do need to get all 3 of these guys off this border. So that's potentially an issue if we want to score more points. What did we get? Upgrade extra health. Upgrade for Varklov. This fighter attacks. Take an enemy fighter out of action, gain an additional glory point. Ooh, that's pretty good. I don't have any to give it to him, though, now, at the moment. Friendly fighter doesn't have guard. Give him guard. Stop somebody from dying. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wanted to use Varklov to get the kill here, but maybe we don't then. If we can kill him, we can then put the chains on him. I don't know if he can reach to get over here to attack this guy, though. Yeah, let's just go ahead. I will go first. And I'm going to try to use the whip. to take you out. Alright, not a great roll. We get to reroll once. Still not a good roll. So 1 successful attack, 1 defense, so nothing. I can push him. Let me actually push him back. Because he might get stuff for like being on objectives like he did at the end of that round. He actually got something for being on objectives. I can put guard on somebody. Let me go ahead and put it on Varklov. Because he's pretty hurt. Choose a friendly fighter, roll defense die on a roll of shield or something. I think it was a heal. Oh, got him all the way healed up. That sucks. Bonus move on him as well. He's charging forward. Double crit defense. Look at that. Massive failure on your part. And he now can't do anything for the rest of the round. Did give him extra health. Next time a friendly fighter suffers damage, they only take 1. So there's no point really attacking with anybody who can do a lot of damage. So we might want to move some people off. Varklov. I can use your ability, so we could move some guys up. Let's do that, actually. We can move all of these guys over. Let's get everybody across into enemy territory. Now that does possibly mean their death at the hands of this guy. Only move 1 here is kind of weird. Yeah, I chose that hex. Can we move now, please? Okay, it's being weird. It's being very weird. It's not letting me do anything other than that, so okay, fine. Be that way. So we can only do stuff with the guy on the left here, but he's probably just going to one-shot somebody. No! He failed all his attack rolls. He used a reroll and failed, and I got double crit defense. So, yeah, I'm not taking him down so easy. Alright. So we'll get this. We'll get this. Upgrade-wise, probably not. We've got couple more. I could put 2 on Varklov, potentially, if we could kill some people, but we're not going to kill anybody. We're not going to score any points till the end, so that's not going to work either. So yeah, at the end, we'll just get 3 more. Get me up to 6. I'd like to knock him off of these objectives, though. I don't like him being on them, just in case. Don't know if we'll be able to do that. We could definitely get him off. Okay, that sounds kind of dirty. Let's whip him and get him off. We roll a complete failure, even with a reroll. He is going nowhere. Alright, your turn. He's going to make another swing. Double crit attack this time. That's going to kill my guy for sure. Yeah, instant death. We can try to avoid dying. If we roll a shield or a crit, we got a crit, so no death. Although that might cost me, yeah, because now I'm not in the right spot. But I can still activate him, because he hasn't activated yet. So I'll have to activate him at the end. Because he's sort of out of position for me to get 3 victory points, and I need those victory points. So, come on up. Go ahead and take a swing at him, because why not, even though it's only a point of damage. And we actually get a hit. And I can push him off the objective, so I will. So I don't know, he might have something that's going to give him victory points for being on objectives at the end. Yeah, he really wants to be back on that tile. Another double crit attack. I even got a crit for defense, but it's not going to be enough. And we can do a little damage as I go down. It's not enough to kill him, though. Friendly fighter takes somebody out of action. Oh, I just got a bunch of victory points, so I'm only going to get 6 here, I think. So I think he's going to win now because he was able to kill that guy at the end. Get the one more. I think that's it. Yeah. So very close. 6 to 7. The dwarves are pretty tough. Hard to deal with. Took up a lot of abuse. Still pretty close. So still not a bad result, I think. Like, we came very, very close to being able to hold on to that. I'm surprised he didn't have anything at the end there for holding multiple objectives at the end, like at the end of the third round or something, for victory points, but you never know. There's so many different ways you can earn victory points, and it's kind of a toss-up of what you've got. Not just what you select to be in your deck, but what actually comes up. It's got to be in your hand for it to matter. Otherwise, it just doesn't matter. So there is kind of a lot of randomness involved in that. But, you know, it's always kind of fun. All right, this has been more Warhammer Underworlds. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you again next time. Until then, have a good one.